Now, I know you done already heard about Harriet Tubman, right? The woman who helped enslaved people escape through the Underground Railroad. Yeah, that's true. But what a lot of people don't know is that she was also a spy. Not just any spy, a war hero who led an actual military raid. And when I say led, I mean she put in the work, recruited soldiers, and took them straight into battle. Let's get into it. Before she was a spy, Harriet Tubman was a conductor, but not an actual train conductor. The Underground Railroad wasn't a railroad at all. It was a secret network of safe houses and escape routes. And Harriet was the one leading the people to freedom. She made over a dozen trips back into the slave states, risking her life every time. She didn't just talk about freedom, she went and got it. Now fast forward to the Civil War. The Union Army needed intel, like who was moving the troops, where the Confederate camps was, all that kind of stuff, all them details. And Harriet, she knew how to move in silence, slip past enemies, and gather information. So the U.S. Army was like, yeah, we need her. They hired her as a spy, and she got straight to work. But Harriet didn't just spy, she built an army. She personally recruited black men who escaped slavery and convinced them to fight for their own freedom. And when the Union planned a massive raid on the Confederate plantations along the Combahee River, guess who led the charge? Yup, Harriet. June 2nd, 1863, Harriet and her troops sailed up the river in 3 gunboats. The Confederates had no idea what was coming. When the Union attacked, enslaved people ran into the riverbanks, jumping on the boats, escaping to freedom. By the time the raid was over, more than 700 people were free. Imagine that. Harriet Tubman, the same woman who had been a fugitive years before, now leading a military operation to free hundreds of people. After the war, Harriet kept fighting for justice, women's rights, civil rights, all of it. But the crazy part, she never got paid what she deserved for her work as a spy. The government took decades to recognize her military service, but history remembers her as more than just a conductor or a nurse. She was a warrior, a leader, and a legend. Thank you for staying the whole video. Thank you for even viewing my video. Please like and subscribe. And I have a lot more to come about her story. This is Her Story Unveiled 007. Thank you.